Hi, my name is Nolan Savage. I go to Lubbock Cooper High School. For my senior project, I am trying to achieve my personal training certification and someday use this to my advantage and get a job in personal training. Right now I will be training Nolan Savage. He will be playing the role of an outfielder in baseball and will be simulating a baseball workout. This portion of the training program will consist of workouts done in the athlete's preseason. I will have the athlete participate in strength, agility, flexibility, and skill to help them become a better baseball player. Weight training can be done on separate days than skill, speed, and plyometric training. Weight training can be done on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, while skill, speed, and plyometric training can be done on Tuesdays and Thursdays. This weight training workout will consist of the following. Demonstrating the dumbbell bench press. All training should be done with lighter weight before attempting the heavy weight. So right now we're going to be showing you dumbbell bench press. Grasp the dumbbells and sit or lie on the inclined bench. Place the right hand dumbbell on the lower quad and boost it to chest level using the thigh. Do the same with the left hand dumbbell as well. Keeping the dumbbells in the middle of the chest, press them up and return them to starting position. Try this exercise on an exercise ball to build chest and shoulder strength and core and back muscles simultaneously. This exercise is done without using the bench press bar because the bench press bar can be hazardous to the athlete's shoulders in baseball, which can cause pain when throwing and other things like that. Next we will be demonstrating the dumbbell incline press. This has the same concept as the dumbbell bench press, but this has a more incline to work different muscles in the pectoral region. First, grasp the dumbbells and sit or lie on the inclined bench. Place the right hand dumbbell on the lower quad and boost it to chest level using the thigh. Do the same with the left hand dumbbell. Keeping the dumbbells high on the chest, press them overhead and return them to starting position. Try this exercise on an exercise ball to build chest, shoulder, core, and back muscles simultaneously. This workout is done on an incline bench to build different muscles in the pectoral region, which stabilize your shoulder muscles and prevent injury. The next exercise we'll be demonstrating is the weighted pull-up or pull-up without weights. First, approach the bar and put your hands in a supinated grip. This means the palms of your hands will be facing you and your hands will be shoulder width apart. Next, hang from the pull-up bar with your arms fully extended. Pull yourself up to the top with your chin going above the pull-up bar and then go back down. You do this until you have rep failure or exhaustion from all of the workout. This workout helps to strengthen the deltoids and lats in your back. When you can do this workout 10 times without any weight, then you can add weight as demonstrated. Next we'll be demonstrating the front and lateral shoulder raises. These help to strengthen the deltoid muscles. First, grasp the dumbbells in each hand, and when in a standing position, keep your arms straight and lift them to shoulder height. If you experience any pain in your elbows, bend the arms slightly so that the pain eases or goes away. Some people lift the weights above the shoulders. This can cause pain in the shoulders and actually cause injury in baseball players because they are so used to throwing. This exercise helps develop the middle part of the deltoid muscle. Front dumbbell raises also help develop the deltoids as well, just a different part. First of all, grasp the dumbbells in each hand and keep your arms straight and raise them to shoulder height. If you experience any pain in your elbows, you should bend them slightly to ease the pain away. Be cautious as to whether you are raising the dumbbells above your shoulders because this can cause pain and injury when you're throwing and when you're doing the exercise. This exercise also helps develop the front part of the dumbbell internal rotations will be demonstrated next. Lie supine on a bench or mat and keep the elbow at 90 degrees. You're going to bring the weight up to your chest and bring it back down to starting position. Going below, parallel to the ground, can cause injury in the rotator cuff muscles. This is working the rotator cuff muscles, which helps you to keep your arms strengthened when throwing a baseball. Dumbbell external rotations will be demonstrated next. This is also a rotator cuff exercise which strengthens your arm and shoulder when throwing baseballs. First, you line your side with your arm at a 90-degree angle. Bring the weight to your chest and bring it back up, and do not bring it past parallel to the floor, because this can also cause rotator cuff injury in the shoulders as well. The next exercise that will be demonstrated is the plank. First of all, place the elbows underneath directly under the shoulders and place the toes on the ground and your body in a straight line. Next, contract the core and the glutes. Having a strong core is essential in baseball to transferring energy from your legs to your arms in hitting and in throwing. The next exercise we'll be demonstrating is the ab rollouts. The ab rollouts can be done with a curl bar, barbell, or an ab roller. Right now we'll be using an ab roller. First, place the ab roller at the knees and with a slow and controlled motion, extend out. Then, with a slow and controlled motion, come back and lift your hips and butt back to the starting position. This exercise helps strengthen the core and abdominal muscles, also used in transferring energy from the legs and arms in throwing and in hitting in baseball. Experienced ab rollers can do this exercise standing from their feet and extending all the way out and back up to standing position. Lastly, any good exercise program should end in some stretching and cooling down. We'll be stretching in the order that we did our weight training. So first we'll be stretching the pectoral muscles. First you'll be grasping the bar and rotating your hips outward. This will stretch and help the pectoral muscles. Do this with both sides since they were both utilized in the workout. Next, we'll be doing the deltoid muscles, pulling the arm across the body and extending it all the way to as far as you can to the opposite side. Next, stretch the lat muscles, which were used in the pull-ups. Grab your elbow and pull your arm down and towards the floor. And lastly, we will be stretching the abdominal muscles used in the core exercise. Place your hands on the floor and your toes on the floor and press up, lifting up your chest and stretching your abdominal and core muscles. Stretching always helps to prevent DOMS, which is known as delayed onset muscle syndrome. When you have DOMS, you usually have soreness 1 to 2 days after working out, and this can take away from more weight training. This concludes the weight training portion of the workout. The next portion will be the speed, agility, plyometrics, and skill portion. The next portion of the training program will consist of the skills portion. The skills portion will consist of baseball training, which will include the following. Joining us for the skill portion of the baseball training will be catcher Clayton Baker and middle infielder Grant Savage.
This is it, I'm shaking. My body's aching. I lose my hold. I will let go.
Before throwing or participating in any other part of throwing activities in baseball, you should make sure that you warm up your arms completely by doing some arm circles. This warms up the deltoid muscles and rotator cuff muscles so that you won't injure yourself while throwing. Throwing short toss before long toss is a very important part before playing baseball. If you throw short toss and gradually work your way into throwing long toss, then you are able to fully warm up your muscles before playing. Right now we're about to be fielding ground balls from the outfield in the safety situation. The outfielder will ensure that they field the ground ball first, because this is usually done when there is nobody on base. They field the ground ball and make sure that it doesn't get past them so that the hitter does not advance to another base.
Around the third and headed for home. It's a brown-eyed handsome man. Anyone can.
Now we will be doing the do or die situation. This situation is usually done when there's a runner on second base or third base, and the outfielder must get the throw and get it in time fast enough so that they can throw the runner out at third or home plate.
Today, look at me, I can be center field.
Now the athlete in center field will be catching fly balls in the safety situation. This is usually done when there's not a runner on base or the runner does not have the potential of making it to another base. They will be safely fielding or catching the fly ball and throwing it back in the field.
Glory days, and when the young goes out, glory days.
Lastly, we'll be catching fly balls in the do or die situation to ensure that the athlete gets behind the fly ball and catches it coming through and making sure that they throw it hard enough to throw the runner out at third or at home. Hitting is a very important part of the game. It is essential and a key to winning games. Right now we'll be showing the outfielder hitting the balls and practicing his batting.
Saw him the other night at this
Lunge jumps consist of standing from a standing position, jump up and land in a split position with the right leg bent and left leg extended back. After landing, immediately jump up again and land in a split position with your legs reversed. One repetition occurs when each leg has been in a forward position. Encourage the clients to keep the body straight and as high as possible. The next exercise that would be demonstrated is the standing long jumps. The standing long jumps help develop muscles such as the quads and hamstrings. The standing long jumps also help to develop explosiveness, such as when you're hitting or pitching in baseball. Standing on long jumps are done by standing with the feet shoulder width apart and the toes just behind the starting line. Bend the knees and bring the hands forward as shown. Then explode forward as far as possible during the jump. Try to extend fully with ankles, knees, hips, and arms before landing. The next part of the workout will be the speed portion. The speed portion is very crucial in baseball when you are hitting or if you're stealing a base. Right now we will demonstrate hitting a baseball. After you hit the baseball, the runner will run to first base and then run through the bag, making sure they touch the bag and looking to see if they need to advance to another base runner. The next portion of speed training is hitting doubles. Doubles mean that you hit the ball and you advance to second base. You're running through the first base, rounding it, and then advancing to second base.
It could be time, but then again I can't remember half an hour since I got to the boat. Though you close the second side is up for us, and you leave me with my...
Stealing is also a very important part of the game. If you can steal a base, then you are able to advance to a base without hitting the ball or giving up and out. There's no doubt that the best part of baseball is hitting home runs. A hitting home run means that the ball is hit over the fence and the runner gets to jog around the bases, getting a free run. This home run requires a lot of upper body strength and core to hit the ball far enough to get it over the fence.
And the boys would always sing and swing.